started, so we are going to see a Zoo from Amaz and from Bestmarmotte, a Shaman.
Oh man. Well, no ancestral recall just yet. And if there's Defender of Arcus, I guess it's
It might be something else. I don't know.
Yeah.
If Bob, do you think Bob lied and he's playing actually
Nah,
standard decks?
Bob wouldn't lie.
Yeah, Bob wouldn't lie.
That Shaman deck is already like just based on the starting deck. It's really interesting because we see the antique kill, but that's not something that you often see in a Shaman. Like it has to be some kind of late game deck then.
Well, he got Haunted Creeper, so it's something to be able to contest the board. So that's good.
He values the coin higher than that though.
Well, he has a very high curve, so probably you want to keep the coin.
Yeah.
So Amaz, one of the strongest decks right now, consistently proven by 6-0. There is a small glitch with the names, so Amaz is the Bestmarmotte for now. And it's swapped.
Yep, now it's right.
It looks like 6-0 Zoo. Echoing Goose.
Yep, if there's Echoing Ooze, then there's also the Sea Giants.
Yeah,
I mean,
an Implosion.
I can't blame Amaz for playing the deck. I mean, 6-0 reached rank 1 on 3 different servers.
Yeah, deck is actually amazing. Zoo wants to fight for the board control, and with those cards like Implosion and Knife Juggler and Sea Giant, everything comes together. Just the deck is crazy.
Implosion is really amazing for Zoo. I didn't think that highly of the card when I first saw it, but now that I've seen it more getting played, it's really good.
Because it's more about like creating the board presence than dealing damage. Like dealing damage is something like an additional effect.
Yeah, and like if you wait to see the first AoE go down before you cast your Implosion, then you know that there's high probability that the imps are gonna stick around, and maybe you can follow it up with a Direwolf Alpha or something.
Yeah, that's crazy deck. Alright, so Feral Spirit is a nice card to have here for Bestmarmotte. But again, Amaz has options. So what's the best line of play?
There's a lot of options here, and I'm not exactly a Zoo specialist, but like the first play that I saw would be something like a double Direwolf Alpha maybe, and then just get rid of those. And
well, with one Direwolf Alpha you can kill, you can activate your egg and you can kill both Feral Spirit.
Yep.
But I probably want to keep your egg for a possible Lightning Storm.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him for like, well, there's like no bad play here I think. Or I can't see it. I'm sure that some like see it.
I like Direwolf and kill the Feral Spirit with Voidwalker and just attack with the egg for 1.
Yeah. This was pretty much the play that I would also wanted.
But he had options. Like this is the thing about the Zul. You have those decisions early, and you can take them. If he'll play like a Juggler and Echoing Ghost, that will be a totally different board state.
Yeah. I really liked how he kept the egg unpopped here, because he could have popped it from the Feral Spirits, but he wants to be protected against Lightning Storm.
Well, there is no Lightning Storm in Bestmarmotte's hand, and he only has 2 points of mana. He can coin out like a Harvest Golem.
This is a really awkward turn for Bestmarmotte. I mean, the Crackle is not bad, but then he can't coin out the Fire Elemental next turn.
So he's going for the Crackle. He can also Totem up pass. How good is that?
It's not that good. Yeah, probably the best thing. It's either that or going out the Harvest Golem. There's no way he can afford to just Hero Power Pass at this stage.
Oh, he's going face!
Wow. Well, there was nothing else to attack really.
Harvest Golem for face, yeah.
I guess he could have went Harvest. I think that was fine.
Put this apple on your head.
Unless he thinks about using Hex sometimes? Because the only difference is that Harvest Golem will deal the same amount of damage, but you will get rid of the first stage, so...
Yeah. So is he gonna go all in here? So if the Undertaker... Oh wait, it does get played, so now it's all about the Lightning Storm.
Well, looking at this board state, I would say Amaz has it in the bag, but what happens...
If the next draw is a Lightning Storm, it has a chance that Bestmarmotte can take this one.
So, is it Lightning Storm? Nope, that's a Doomhammer. It can't even be played.
So
See,
bad for Bestmarmotte.
you coin out Healbot and go full life. Oh wow.
He actually does.
So it's looking good. He has full health.
He actually has the health advantage here. Amaz is down to 29.
Implosion will not do anything here.
No.
Alright, so Pig Amaz, you're very happy with this board. You just... Do you clear even?
I think it's gonna trade the slimes for that.
Yeah, you can... You have to kill it because you don't want it to kill your dog or juggler.
Yeah.
And then you go face with the rest. You keep the power overwhelming.
I think the slimes are going in, but what
I think
else?
it's
Could
fine.
hit like a power overwhelm?
I think you
would-
keep your power because it's concealed damage. Like your opponent will not suspect how much damage you have in your hand. So you just go face with everything and keep the cards in hand.
Yep, the slimes are not the solid.
And you still deal one damage with that. Oh, he's going full yellow.
I
Alright.
kind of like that, because even if he knows that there's no lightning storm, because it would have happened last turn. So it's kind of safe to do that. But also, like even if the lightning storm is the object, it's still likely to survive it unless there's also spell power.
True. So now we are going to see a fire elemental into juggler.
Yes, most likely.
You have to, yeah, that's a good target because of the implosion. Undertaker is not very exciting.
No, I don't know.
Implosion,
Wow.
it's alright.
Well, there's like no reason to hold down the 2 implosions now.
Exactly.
So I'm sure he's gonna cast it.
How much damage is there? That's 11 points of damage.
Yep, 11. But you can't cast the implosion in phase. So that's not lethal.
You can cast implosion first to see how many imps you get.
Yeah. He kind of wastes 1 imp now if he does that though. So is there a reason to? Maybe he's gonna trade for it anyway. Okay, he doesn't get the 4.
I guess you go face with everything then. You just get your opponent as low as possible. They will have 7 points of mana, so they won't be able to do much. And you still have a second implosion to deal damage to a minion if there's like a taunt totem or anything.
Yeah. I agree. Why would you trade?
He's thinking about trading still.
And at this point, no reason to trade. Okay.
Oh, he's going for a super sim.
You're dead.
So Lightning Storm is still a card. Still no Lightning Storm.
Nope. And that's game 1 right there. Unless there's something that I'm missing.
No, I don't think there is a combination. Like Harvest Golem, Defender of Argus doesn't do it. Hex with...
He has the option to Sudoku here with the Doomhammer and hitting the Nerubian twice.
yeah. Alright, so it seems like this Shaman deck was more or less the standard Midrange Shaman with minions Doctor Doom extension. Amaz so happy. Oh wow.
Yay!
Super extra Zoo player. And he lost Zoo versus Zoo Mirror.
He's bringing that.
He's bringing the Zoo versus Zoo.
Alright, so let's compare the draws.
It's actually more about
I like Bestmarmotte's hand here.
with double, yeah.
With the Nerubian egg, with the Direwolf War. That's really
Yeah, this is very tough to counter, especially if you don't have the Iron Beak. You just
no,
buff
I
the...
guess he could. Yeah. With that, I was only looking at Leper. But against Leper, no, I'm sure he would have coined out the Nerubian. But against that, it's fair to just drop the flaming.
So right now Amaz has to trade, but the question is, what do you trade with? You probably play Direwolf and just kill the imp with Undertaker. You want to
It's
use
more
your mana
mana
effectively.
efficient than Leper now. And he has double Direwolf Alphas. So like next turn he can go Direwolf Alpha Leper now.
Yeah,
I think that's
exactly.
pretty easy then.
Just use his mana effectively. And
I-
then Bestmarmotte, after seeing Direwolf,
Okay.
can go for face now as well.
Personally, I don't like this as much because he might not join to like a 1-drop and then the next turn is gonna be kind of awkward as well. Like he wastes 1 mana here and he's gonna waste 1 next turn as well. We'll see how it plays out. If he draws into like, let's say, Void Walker, yeah.
Void Caller, Void Walker.
Void Walker is what I mean.
Void Walker is...
So now this looks pretty good. I kind of would have liked to play more if he already had the Void Caller in the hand, but yeah, it worked out.
Now do you play Void Walker? You have to, I guess.
Yeah, otherwise the egg is gonna trade for Direwolf.
Well, Egg is going to activate on the Void Walker, but it's not killing it.
Okay, it's actually not killing it, but he should player because he knows that there's still the coin. So there could be a coin down to Dark Iron Dwarf or Abusive Surgeon. And the Void Walker prevents that kind of trade with the rival.
I would say Bestmarmotte needs Defender Vargas to make this board amazing. But right now for Amaz it looks alright. Like he can be super aggro here.
Yep.
You can kill Leper Gnome with Void Walker and then just go face with everything
I would
else.
say he's like definitely playing both of the 2 drops, like no question about it. But they are like the only real option here, I think, is that if he wants to trade with the Leper Gnome, if he wants to kill it off with the Void Walker.
I would. By the way, I think I would make I would place Haunted Creeper between the Wolf and the Void Walker, and I would like to make a Void Walker 1/1.
Where? Sorry?
So Haunted Creeper, I would like Void Walker to be a 1/1 instead of 2/1, so that does not activate the egg in the respective Dark Iron Dwarf.
Alright. Okay, looking good for Amaz.
Yeah, but this is definitely looking good. Like this way, he makes a board state where the Direwolf Alpha will always be useful.
Yeah.
And he has this
Coin
powerful
seed
one as
down
well.
to 1 mana. That's so sick, but it might be too late already.
Oh well.
See.
Then we have his Giant, and this board suddenly is amazing for Bestmarmotte.
Yep, but there's 8 damage on the board and there's a power overwhelming. He's at 14. Life tap into another power overwhelming would be lethal.
Life tap into Abusive Sergeant.
That would also be lethal. Is there any reason not to tap first? I don't think so, no.
How much damage is there incoming? That's 21.
Yeah. Tap first and try to find the Abusive Surgeon.
I think you definitely tap.
Yep.
You
for
want
sure.
to draw your Implosion, I guess? I mean, apart from the Abusive Surgeon and all the things that create a lethal situation.
It's not the best card, but I think we're going to see the Juggler and then probably the Spider trading into the Direwolf, maybe?
Or you can go all YOLO as well.
Oh, I guess that's true. He's going for it.
Oh, he has 2 knives.
Can't blame me.
Possibly that's lethal.
1 out of 30.
Ah, that was close.
Not this time.
Oh, but he's not dead yet.
Yeah.
And
I
Bestmarmotte
like
doesn't have a way to boost his board.
Has to get a Defender or Argus. Otherwise, he's gonna have to make some really awkward trades. He has to kill off everything here.
He also can tap, which is important. He can't get any more cards there. So I guess you go for awkward trades and then hope that no Doomguard is going to be drawn.
I really like the play that Amaz made there. I might have been like thinking about maybe trading the Spider for the Direwolf, but putting him to Bestmarmotte down. I mean that's it. No more life tap since there's no life gain.
Yeah.
So Amaz is going to be drawing 2 cards each turn, and Bestmarmotte is going to be drawing.
Also, you're forcing Bestmarmotte to actually trade, where you can draw into like even if you draw into Implosion.
He has to clear even that. That doesn't feel great.
Alright, so for now Bestmarmotte
This
got.
is only gonna be 1. It's not gonna
He's
be
just going all in.
Oh no.
Okay, Amaz can still tap, or can he? That's 16, 21. So I guess if you tap, you're dead to.
This is crazy.
Well, the board is full. Maybe that playing that Ooze was not a good decision then, because if he gets the Doomguard or Abusive Sergeant, he won't be able to buff the board.
What do you think about not playing anything here?
Yeah,
Just try to get the Doom card. He gets 2 draws at it next.
that makes a lot of sense actually. Bestmarmotte is not even able to play a Defender Vargas now.
Because like Amaz will die in 2 turns. Let's
Yeah.
say, like no matter what. And like if he plays something, there's gonna be trades and he's still gonna die.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
He's
a
going for
perfect.
it.
Wow,
It's the Doom card.
it's so funny actually.
Wow, I can't believe Bestmarmotte actually
So Amaz has
turns around.
still 2 chances to win this game. 2 draws.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm
He needs
excited.
I think it's only gonna be a Doom.
Yeah, it's only a Doomguard
Oh
because
no, that's not it.
this deck doesn't
Last
have
drop.
finishers. Oh, that was so close.
Wow.
I think
Close game.
if 6-0 Zoo has, we're going to the game number 3 with the Zoo versus Hunter, Arcane Golem.
Oh wow.
Is this like a super face Hunter?
If there's Arcane Golem, then there's no high mans. Like, it has to be very aggressive. So it's not the same list as Firebat was running. Or was there like arcane column?
I
fire, but this-
feel
I think
there
was
was.
high mains and it was like a bit slower.
I don't want to spoil too much, but I've seen at some point there was a backspace Shaki list, which was like super aggressive.
Wow. Oh, and George the clock. It might still be useful later.
Well, Bestmarmotte has a good opening as a zoo.
Yeah, and there was a void walker, so the clockwork wouldn't have done that much.
So what do you do now? You just go face. There is Knife Juggler and Unleash the Hounds, which is very good versus the zoo. Snake Trap. Oh wow.
That's interesting. I think you play the snake trap and the gnome now, and then you can go juggler on 4.
Alright, this is not the list I've seen from Backspace and Chucky. This is something else.
Ooh.
So
Oh, he's gonna take the juggles right now. Let's see how this works out.
I like it.
Taking a risk here. Let's see how
Oh, that's a
But
miss.
I mean, yeah, it's actually. I like the play more.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh my god, so good.
Heals the flame imp.
But
Nice.
even like if he didn't kill off anything there were good chances that he would damage the creatures down to 1 HP. In which case the spectral spiders are getting trades.
True.
So my play would have been a bit smaller. Not smaller. I mean slower. But this was probably better.
Well, right now he took control of the board, and he still has like tools to be able to expand his board later.
Yep,
So I feel
just
like
like
it
that.
was very good.
Yep.
So everybody on the channel is rooting for Amaz. Do we have any Bestmarmotte boys?
Okay, here we see the pool B. And there's the game again.
So many possibilities.
The juggler is not going to live. There's like no chance.
Yeah, you just kill it, whatever. So
I think you trade off the Void Walker for it and just play like a new Void Walker and Haunted Creeper.
what about playing Undertaker and Haunted Creeper?
I guess that's fine too. But he could protect his direwolf.
Yeah, so this way you protect your Undertaker,
That's interesting.
and then next turn you have good curve for Horus Golem and Void Walker.
I guess that works.
But Amaz got Animal Companion, and he also has Unleash.
Is it time to unleash?
Seems like a waste. Like this
Yeah,
board is
kinda.
easily manageable. I think you can Animal Companion actually.
Yep, there's like no bad
Wow.
ones really.
That's it.
Now we
That's
can trade the
that's great.
clockwork.
you can kill Undertaker if he gets his spare part.
There was really no bad result there.
Freeze.
Yeah, Amaz definitely knows what he's doing. This deck seems to be quite strong against like what we've seen so far. Like he has a lot of early game tools, and we haven't seen a single so-called dead card, which would be too slow for the matchup.
You know which spare part would be amazing? The Taunt one. Then you taunt Leok and play
Oh
Snake
yeah,
Trap.
that would be awesome. With the snake if he can. Good time to raise.
It's still a pretty good situation for Amaz because if there's Equilibrium board and there's it's Warlock versus Hunter. Hunter deals damage with his hero power and Warlock takes damage with his hero power. So if Bestmarmotte wants to draw cards, he will be damaging himself.
He has to roll high on this. And he
Oh,
does.
gets a 4.
There's not as big of a difference getting 4 or 3 there, but he had to do the 3 instead of 2.
I'm very happy that Implosion make it to the game, as you're summoning imps as a Warlock. I felt like before imps were not that popular, and when I was playing Warlock in World of Warcraft, there was always this imp like following me for the longest time.
Do you think Amaz is going to keep racing? I mean, there's not that many great trades.
It's not like he has much choice, right?
I think he has to race. And he does have the kill command.
And he still has like, if you're an aggressor, if you're giving the tempo there, Bestmarmotte might be forced to start trading with his minions to not die.
Yep, that's true. Another implosion. Not so good here.
I think it's alright. Like because of the second implosion, you can attack into minions.
Yeah, but the problem that I see there is because his board is already kind of full, and there's and like the biggest problem, there's no good target for it. Like it's impossible to get good value out of it. He has to implosion one toughness creature.
Yeah, you just implosion the beast. You can trade here with whatever you see. CC and just cast Explosion on
Basically,
one
like
of the snakes.
like the effect is mostly just about summoning the new demons. Here we go. How many does he get? Wow, again 4.
That's like that's like a
pretty
giant.
strong.
Double Implosion and you have 8/8 with those imps.
Speaking of giant, imagine if he had one in his hand.
Oh man, I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah, there's the freeze in Amaz's hand.
I'll show
Still.
I'll show
Those implosions. Oh,
So-
that has
So what happened to the plan of racing? What can Amaz
it
do?
kind of imploded, I think.
I guess.
Still going for it.
Good kill command use because you have the beast and you can be sure that you will draw into one.
Yeah.
And he has Arcane Golems.
Yeah.
And 20 health is not that low as well.
Uh-huh.
And you know, Bestmarmotte has to trade with minions.
Explosive trap from the scientist and top deck Arcane Golem, and that's it.
Exactly, that's a good plan. And Bestmarmotte doesn't have a taunt here. No Defender of Argus.
Nope.
Again, like making his board full.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this
Hoffer,
can be it if
Hoffer
he gets
time,
Huffer.
1 out of 3. No.
Ah, a
Not
miss.
this time. But he's still not dead.
Yeah, he's not. Especially, do you use your mad scientist to get a trap, or do you?
What traps does he play? We
I-
saw one snake, so there might be like freezing. Freezing would be completely useless.
I think actually you go phase, you hero power,
I
and then
think
you
so.
freeze the Harvest Golem.
Yeah.
Or maybe do you freeze Leperno?
Ah, that's
Le-
interesting.
Leperno is more damage.
It
It's like
is, because it deals 2 damage to the minion and to face.
2 damage to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kinda like it. Yeah.
So Bestmarmotte, well, Amaz has to decide what to do, but how much damage does Bestmarmotte has? It's like 4/5 plus 3 8.
It's not quite enough just yet.
If he
But it's
uses
like a Doom card top deck.
if he
would
uses
be.
Leperno, then that's 2 damage to face, and
and
Amaz
Amaz
is at
do it.
12. And then he has 3, 4, 8.
Another thing about freezing the Lepernome instead of the Harvest Golem is that it kind of blocks the potential Direwolf Alpha from trading, because it's like a
Yeah.
place in the middle kind of. I don't see like any reason not to. He does freeze the Golem.
So
What
Bestmarmotte
does he
needs a
draw?
Doom Guard.
I think so.
He gets Giant. That doesn't change stuff, but he's still not dead.
It's
Depending on the
interesting.
trap.
Because if he knew that there's like no explosive traps, I would actually lean towards like not tapping, and just trying to kill the next turn. But if there's an explosive, then this is a losing play.
Okay,
Must play explosive.
this is a moment of truth.
And he does. And that's
Oh
game.
my god, this game.
Wow. So he had no, but even if he taps, he dies to it, because then he goes
Yeah.
down to 2. So it didn't matter. People got like let's say 1 armor smith or 1 shield block, and against a hunter like this, that would not be be so good. So for Bestmarmotte, I'm hoping that he has double shield block, double armor smith, or maybe even double whirlwind. That has been quite common nowadays as well.
I would love to see a Juggernaut.
Traveler.
Like this huge
Juggernaut.
scorpion that gives you mine.
Yeah, I would love to see it as well, but it wouldn't be so good.
Yeah.
In this matchup. Actually, like a few days ago, I won a game against Hunter where I like hit through instantly after I placed the bomb. There was like 16 cards left.
I feel like Juggernaut makes sense when you're playing versus Handlock or like Control versus Control, where you know people will draw all the cards.
Oh, great play. They're playing the spider first. Although kinda obvious since there's no weapon out. Oops, sorry, kinda missed. Alright.
Who do you think has an advantage here in this matchup?
Usually I would give the advantage to a warrior, but looking at Bestmarmotte's hand, he has like 3 unplayable cards right now. Like, those are just so slow, and against a deck like this they might be too slow. But if he manages to weather the storm and maybe top deck something like a Death Spite, then I think I would...
I think he really needs Death Spite.
Favor Bestmarmotte.
Like a turn 4 play, then he can follow up with Belcher.
Yep.
Sylvanas is, let's say, decent. It's a minion that can trade and maybe steal something in
It's
the
slow,
end.
but yeah.
hunt alone.
Amaz chooses to protect the spectral spider.
Goes the safer route. Animal Companion would have been the strongest play if he knew that he would roll a Leok. But in case he rolled a Hover, the Hover would have been trading with that, which would not have been.
Armor Smith is alright. It's like a card he was able to play. He was able to armor up as well. This Armor Smith is going to die.
Wow.
A pig.
Well, here the Hover is quite good, I would say.
Yeah, just kill Armor Smith and go face. Just.
You even coin out Hero Power and go face with the weapon.
I like coining up hero power. You
And
just
would
want to
you-
maximize your damage.
Or maybe the Juggler. Juggler, actually. I think Juggler might be even. Huh.
Oh, he's just keeping,
I'm not.
leaving the armor.
I think it's like for bluffing purposes, maybe, because there's like no minions, there's no immediate attack. So, but that might like protect his minions in case Bestmarmotte hits snakes or something.
The other explosive trap will work with this Acolyte of Pain. So traps against warrior are pretty much useless unless they deal the last points of damage.
Yeah. Explosive's not so good. Freezing can be amazing sometimes if you can play it against, let's say, Sylvanas, because it completely just protects your minions from it. There's
Well,
no
here
charges.
I feel this trap here actually will have some meaning because Bestmarmotte might think that this is the freezing trap and he will not attack with his
Yep.
Belcher.
I think that might happen.
Put this apple on your head.
And with Juggler on board, you have to think that it can be a snake trap as well.
Let's see if it protects, and it does. That allows him to keep the one line. Kind of big deal, but still, he doesn't have so many minions in play, so it does help.
Alright, so right now Amaz has board presence. He has some good cards in his hand.
I have no time for
Oh, that
games.
Harrison Jones will be huge.
Now here, having played the
Look at
explosive
this.
trap is so good, because it looks like it could be freezing.
Yeah. But he got Iron Beak. So now he can easily kill the Sylvanas if he
Yep.
wants to.
You often wanna save the Iron Beak for a Belcher, but there was one Belcher played already, so I think it's the right call. I mean, yeah, it is the right call to just play it. Now this is interesting. Is he gonna rely on like bluffing with the trap?
Well, he can. Yeah, he can go for face.
He could go for face. I mean, that trap really sucks. I mean, it's not the one he wants to have like right now against that Sylvanas. Like either freezing or snakes would both be amazing. But if I
think
was
it's
Bestmarmotte, I might play around it, like at least like against snakes.
I think this is a very tricky turn where you can actually bluff.
Okay, so we did not see freezing in the previous game, so it's actually plausible that there's just snakes and
Snake trap and
explosive.
explosive, yeah.
Could be. We didn't actually catch which trap he has now.
Unleash the Hounds against an empty
That
board.
belongs in a museum.
That bow belongs to the museum.
That's really unfortunate. 'Cause he needed that damage from the weapon. Oh, and there's the other Belcher.
Yeah, after Belcher is there. Death Spider is there as well.
Smells like game 5 here.
So right now Amaz is on the way to just all in. He can only all in one now.
Yeah,
And
there's
especially
only one
because
play.
his deck supports that. Like he has Arcane Golems and kill commands.
But now with the Belcher, Hero Power, Shield Sun, similar.
Oh, so it's a snake trap. So now he knows everything.
Belcher, Hero Power, Shield Sun.
Wow, that's a very powerful turn.
Now with the... Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine Amaz getting through here.
And he still has like Straza. There's an Arcane Golem, but it's too late.
Like the only way to get through that Belcher would have been a kill command, but then you spend it on a creature and you have to spend 2 more damage on that. So this Belcher is like guaranteed to soak up 7 damage since the owl was used.
And there is
But,
Alex Straza and Bestmarmotte's hand.
yeah.
Like I feel like this game is over.
Yeah. Now if you Amaz, you might be like, why did I play the owl? But I think it was the right call. I mean, that was just a bit of luck from Bestmarmotte throwing into the last Belcher.
I wonder what would happen if Amaz would go for the full bluff and not silence Sylvanas, just go face. And
Yeah.
well, basically Warrior is very good against Hunter and countering Hunter. So here Amaz is out of steam. He can play Arcane Golem to kill the 1/2, but this is just so sad. You kill Harrison Jones with the dogs. Well, you have the snake trap, so you're like, please attack into my minions.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, this game is not over yet. I mean, Harrison.
Well, he knows that Amaz has no cards. Would kill command be lethal if he leaves everything up?
Oh, there is a snake trap, so.
Yeah, but I mean, if he Alex Traza himself here and go face with the Harrison, he has 7 damage follow-up from the Gore Howl. Yeah, okay.
I guess you go face with it.
Yeah, so there's 5 on board and with the kill command draw. Okay, so this actually works out because he knows that even with the kill command he will be 1 up.
Yeah.
So I can approve this.
Oh
my
wow.
God.
Wait, if he
Does
gets
Leon
the off,
do it?
that's 10.
No, it's still 1 up.
Yeah, it's the one off. But
still
that's
one off.
super close.
Yeah, it sure is.
Bestmarmotte is like, oh my god. Just had to count that. Wow, that's actually super close.
And there's the Chromage.
There is Gramash, so this is well played.
And we're going to the Warrior Mirror match.
Warrior Mirror match, my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Back to the final of DreamHack Bucharest.
I've seen a few. I've played a few because you can't play VG based decks. But I'm sure that they're out there, just need a little bit more time.
Yeah, we will find them at some point. Like, people will be experimenting, and at some point somebody will find a new Miracle Rogue.
Yep.
Alright, so Warrior versus Warrior. There is a couple of approaches to this matchup. You can go aggro and try to limit the armor, and put yourself in a point where you don't even need Alex Traza. You just put your opponent in the Grommash range. But you can also go super control and just armor up every turn.
Armor. Made.
There are different approaches to this matchup.
Yep. Armor up.
What is your favorite one?
To this matchup?
Yeah, how would you play Warrior versus Warrior?
Like armor up a lot and then start dropping the minions like turn 5 and stuff.
Alright.
Hope to get a death spite early.
What about dropping weapons early and trying to just...
To go face with like fire axe and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a few times. I actually like it if there's like multiple weapons in the hand. But when there's like only one weapon and I see somebody play it and just go face, I feel like, I don't know, can't get behind that. But in cases where there's many weapons, then it's fine, I guess, because it can be difficult to get all the charges spent from the fire axes or something.
I think it's also important what are the differences in those decks. Like, some warriors, they're very greedy, and I've seen this with Ixera still, Juggernaut, Double Shield Maiden.
Weapon for Amaz here. Like, in my opinion, the best card in Warrior versus Warrior to have early on is the Death Spite, because it clears the armor split, and also after you have killed one thing with it, you can clear it for Belcher or Shield Maiden. Sludge Belcher, but it just kills everything. Like, if he had a... if that was a... Oh, there it is, one turn too late. But if he had that, he would have killed the armor split last turn and this turn.
Yeah, now it's awkward.
Yep. I'm actually a bit scared for him that he might like play it. No, he won't play it.
What can you do? Like, also about this matchup is you want to
can
put
clear
your
here.
opponent in a situation where he has to
think you
use removal.
I think you shield some the Belcher. It's not something you wanna do. But he can do it. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I think I would shield slam instead and use the last master effect. But he values the shield slam over the execute. Which is alright. I mean, we can see the shield maiden in there. So there's no condition to that.
Yeah, there's nothing
damage
better
condition.
than like a turn 7 Shield Maiden and Shield Slam to kill like a Ragnaros or something. Alright, so there's a lot of
Usually
dodges.
there's no Ragnaros on turn 7 though.
Alright, so there is Harrison Jones to counter this weapon.
But is he gonna wait with it for Job's done. We don't know. Let's see this deck. Bestmarmotte.
And there are so
Because
many
that we
differences
can
in warrior decks overall. Like, some people play Garhol, some don't. Geddon. Some people play Geddon. some don't play Geddon.
Yep. It's like I think the decision is kind of between Geddon and Gorehowl. The right amount of the 7 drop seems to be 3, in my opinion, and that's what many people go with. And Dr. Boom seems so strong right now that it seems to like be an auto-include.
Yeah,
so
you have to play.
Other spot then goes to either
I think some people were still experimenting with Truxor instead of Dr. Boom. But they quickly learned their mistakes.
Yes, I'm one of those people who thought that Truxor was like the next big thing. But because it was actually good. Like the card is not bad at all. Like it's really good. But the thing is,
card.
Dr. Boom,
It's just better. Not so much better.
It's straight up better in every single situation. Like you just drop it rather on. Like, you'd rather play the Dr. Boom.
Well, maybe if Dr. Boom gets nerfed, we can play some more Truxor.
Yeah, you never know. But right now, Truxor is in the shadow of.
Yeah. So here the guys are just trading minions and trying to build up armor.
Yep. Amaz was unfortunately forced to use his removal early on, and there's way bigger threats. But the good thing is that he does still have the big game hunter. Like normally you don't really want to use the shield slam on that stuff, because you wanna kill those with weapons. You wanna kill the minions with weapons, you can't kill with the weapons.
Yeah, it's all about exhausting removal.
Legendaries. Execute the shield slam with legendary. Right.
Wow, you will have a good turn actually with Sludge Belcher and Big Game Hunter.
This is really strong. There's a beast inside. Here we go. Amaz is still at a massive guard disadvantage.
Yeah, definitely. Just 2 cards. Even though he can trade a card with shield block, that's not enough.
Yep. But if I was Amaz, I would start thinking how to go aggressive here. That 15 armor is like such a huge problem.
45 points
no
of health.
time for games.
This is an excellent board for Sylvanas. Oh. Well now.
Do you really play your own Sylvanas? I don't think so. If he would get a shield block, shield slam, oh my god, it's like play Sylvanas and shield slam your own Sylvanas, you exactly have 5 health.
The Sylvanas could actually backfire, kinda.
Which Sylvanas?
Bestmarmotte? From Amaz. If Bestmarmotte could
Yeah, he can't play Sylvanas here.
No.
But imagine if you would get like a shield slam.
Yeah.
Then he just takes his opposing Sylvanas and he's like...
Yep. Clears the other stuff with executes on your weapon.
Press 1 if you love Amaz.
Press Kappa if you think Warrior mirror match is exciting.
Press Kappa if you think Mirror Match of Warriors is Resident Sleeper.
Press Resident Sleeper if you... okay, I'm out. So many weapons.
Alright, yeah, I mean, Amaz is in such a bad shape with only 2 cards in hand. Those are awesome legendary cards. Alexstrasza, the Life Binder, and Sylvanas, the Life Taker, I guess. On the other hand, Bestmarmotte doesn't have the finishers. Like, he has weapons, he has that removal cards. Execute your own Sylvanas?
But how can he damage the Sylvanas?
No!
That's the problem.
Play your cards. Whoops.
Wow.
I guess he just kills and plays Ragnaros.
I think you go Alexstrasza before Ragnaros. Because Rag can kinda counter some other stuff. Like when your opponent plays Alexstrasza, let's say. So with a Rag you can kind of free roll for killing a minion instead of just hitting face.
I like it. And Alexstrasza is like, if you lose Alexstrasza, you're like, whatever. It
Yeah.
dealt 15 points of damage, I'm fine with it.
So, Sylvanas seems so weird on an empty board. And just armoring up, it's like...
What's the weapon again?
The weapon is a Fiery War.
Fireworks, yeah.
Because there's only 1 charge. If it was Death Spite, we would see the Death Rattle.
That's just passing? Interesting.
Yeah, that's a bit surprising. It seemed like a good opportunity to play Alexstrasza to me. Here we see the Rag thing.
I bring life.
Will it hit? Because Amaz has so many cards behind. He absolutely has to hit this Rag. Like, if he doesn't hit this one.
If he doesn't hit, it's more or less over.
Yeah, it's not quite over, but it's almost over. He has to hit this.
Alright, Amaz and his Ragnaros.
Oh my god.
And listen to him before. What is
for
going
the
to
game.
happen?
Oh, no.
That's a miss.
Oh,
Amaz, what are you going to do now?
this is a disaster because he can execute the Ragnaros and then there's like no way for Amaz to deal with the Alexstrasza. Looks like he would be taking 16 damage from the Alexstrasza minimum.
Taskmaster executes 8 phase. Do you even like? And I guess you play Lothab. You play Lothab to stop any shenanigans.
I wouldn't blame him for a death spite either.
Like this way?
Yeah, it's that's some like immediate damage, and with 10 mana he could still brawl. Oh, but this is perfect for the Harrison because he plays the Death Spite. That allows Amaz to
execute
the
Alexstrasza.
Alexstrasza.
Oh,
my
and he got the
God.
Taskmaster as well.
Okay, so
This game is not over
playing
yet,
the
guys.
Death Spite. If he didn't play the Death Spite, he could actually kill Amaz next turn.
Yeah.
If
Wow.
let's say he played a
Comeback time.
If he went with the low tap, he would have won the game right there, like next turn.
Yeah.
This would have been Bestmarmotte's get the game. He would still have the 8-8 on the board. He would have a low tap, and he would have a Gore Howl also. Oh my goodness. Amaz is not still not doing so awesome.
And you know what? Bestmarmotte is out of cards. He finally ran out of cards.
But there's the Chrome. Eventually he's gonna draw an activation for it. So Amaz needs to start getting his armor up as soon as possible and limit Bestmarmotte's draws as much as he can.
Do you think he just saw an execute? Are you going Grum into Armorsmith and pray there is no execute?
Yeah, like it's not.
No, there's actually the Garhal, so we probably go Alexstrasza here.
I don't know. I almost feel like it might be too early for the Alexstrasza. Because like even with just the armor up, he goes up to same 15 if he goes with Grum.
Garhal is at 6, right?
Uh-huh.
So he's not dead to Grum, which is not activated. Oh, he's healing himself?
Yeah.
Well, Alexstrasza is dealing so much damage anyway.
But personally, I would go with the Chrome, but we know that there's an execute coming up, so I'm not saying that the Chrome would be that much better. But yeah, well, okay, well, he goes to 17, but he's still dead to Chrome activation. Does he find an activation for the Chromage?
Brawl.
Nope. Another Bastion.
Baston!
Baston, I'm sorry. Baston.
Baston.
Those Bastons. Not
Both
so
players
useful.
have Baston.
Yep, so do you Baston? That's the question.
I don't know if the...
Baston?
Yeah,
Bob.
We have Bob here.
So who do you think is gonna Baston first? Amaz or Bestmarmotte? Do you think... Is this a good time to Baston?
It's always good time for Baston.
It's always time to Baston.
Okay.
Baston, boys.
Bob doesn't lie. It's a Bastion time. And it's an Armorsmith, so... I mean, it's kinda guaranteed to kill 2 minions.
Alright, so no Baston, just execute.
Oh, that's a bit disappointing.
And Lothab.
I mean, it might have been the better play, but Bastion!
You want to Baston.
I
You want to win the
Baston.
game with Baston.
I mean, who cares what's the right play if you have Baston?
Whoever Bastons first is going to win this match. So Gorhal is at 5, he has 5 plus 5, 10, 14 with Grom. If Grom is activated, it's over.
Yep.
What does Amaz do? Do you just play Sylvanas here on empty? An Armorsmith?
I think so. I mean, the Chrome doesn't even kill the low tap. So if he like slams it into the low tap, it's like just gonna trade at best.
Well, good news for Amaz is that he knows that execute is out of the way.
That's true. So, but I would lean towards like Sylvanas Armorsmith armor up. Like, I don't really see anything else here.
Do you play Armorsmith?
I mean,
even?
Yeah, I think
I
you're in
have no
a
time
like
for
a
games.
desperate situation. But okay, but I could imagine that he wants to keep it for the brawl.
Yeah,
just
I mean,
in case there's another threat coming
that's
up.
one
If
reason
it is
also.
threat. Okay.
He might think like if he just plays Armorsmith, Lothab is going to
Yeah,
attack into
it's not
Armorsmith.
bad at all. Yeah, because now he can Armorsmith Baston and anything that comes out.
It's funny how both players have really similar hands.
Oh man.
Oh,
I
it's
think we're gonna see the Baston finally.
Yeah.
Waiting for this moment.
Armorsmith Baston.
KitKats told me that Armorsmith always wins the Baston. But
Yeah, KitKats always says that.
unless there's a Boombot, right? I think that's like the new rule.
Probably the Boombot
GVG
wins, yeah.
Changed slightly.
Alright guys, we are going to see Armorsmith Baston, there's
It
no
has
other
to be.
play.
Yeah, there's nothing else.
You have to do it.
Or
And
is there? I mean, weapons
Shield-
at 5.
Shield Maiden?
Do you feed the Shield Maiden into the weapon? No.
Probably. Yeah.
Baston, I say.
I would say Baston, and you just hope to win Baston, and then, well, if you win, then there is no Grom. How are you going to die? Your opponent needs like the Ragnaros is out, Alexstrasza
Yep.
is out, right? No,
This is crazy.
we haven't seen Alexstrasza from Bestmarmotte. We've seen Alexstrasza.
Yeah,
So-
we've seen Alexstrasza, we have seen Ragnaros, Amaz big game hunter. So this is like the last threat. He just needs to find a way to deal with that. But if he leaves it on the board, he's gonna die to a Cruel Taskmaster.
Amaz is really agonizing. Yeah, if he loses this Baston, he's
Oh
going
man,
for
here
it.
we go!
He's going for Baston!
How does it come on?
Oh my god!
the
Ours
armors.
actually survived!
Wow!
Amaz, sigh of relief.
Yeah!
What is Bestmarmotte going to do
This is a
now?
whole new game right now. Like up to this point it was like Bestmarmotte was so far ahead. But now suddenly like all of his huge threats are gone unless he plays, let's say, Ysera in there, but it seems unlikely.
And now with Shield Maiden, Amaz is back in the game.
Uh-huh.
And Shield Slam as removal card.
But this looks like it's gonna
Wow,
like
it
it's
looks
not gonna end
so
anytime soon.
one-sided, but right now it's
Yeah.
actually equal.
like even though these games are so long, they're quite exciting.
Definitely.
If you ask me, like I'm loving.
How many
this
cards
stuff.
are there? Like
Like, this
6
just
cards
was-
for Bestmarmotte, and Amaz is like...
I think Amaz might.
I think Amaz has more, like 10
I
maybe
think it
still.
looks like if you look at the deck
stacks,
sizes,
yeah.
the stacks. Wow.
But this game is not over yet. Bestmarmotte has his Baston.
Uh-huh.
So when Amaz plays something big...
What? Okay.
Well, he's preparing this for the
I
Acolyte
see.
next
Yeah,
turn.
next turn it hits for 5 and he also gets a draw.
Oh, but there is an
That's
Acolyte
pretty
for Amaz as well.
Yep. What if he groms here to play around? But the big game hunter is gonna sting. But I would personally, might
Acolyte
play.
attack face, yeah.
This is the best play. This is the best play. But I would have been really tempted to risk the
The
Just
Grom?
the big game hunter, to risk the big game hunter.
Oh.
Because both of the executes were gone already, but there is the BGH, so that would have backfired horribly.
I don't think I've seen a warrior list without a BGH. You have to
No.
assume one is there for sure.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have it earlier, and there's been quite a few draws after they left the table, so that's fair.
I think this game is going to fatigue. Oh, Khalid. If this game is going to fatigue, who has an advantage?
I really want to see the deck sizes right
Wow,
now.
look at this. He can actually get Bestmarmotte to fatigue first. Like,
How many
quicker.
Four cards in both decks. That's actually a pretty good option.
What about the Amaz?
I
How many
would
cards does he
consider
have?
Both of them had 4. So he can make Bestmarmotte draw 2 cards here, and he only would draw 1. And then Bestmarmotte has the next draw. So he would win fatigue, but
There is a difference in life total, and you
yeah, I
want to
was
keep Whirlwind for Grom.
I was just about to point that out. Like there is a big difference there.
Do you maybe just cleave?
I wonder.
Cleave, attack, or attack with the Acolyte of Pain until Shield Maiden first. See what you get. Then cleave so that the card count is the same. And I guess Shield Slam if you have to. This Acolyte of Pain that Bestmarmotte has in his hand should never be played.
I think you shield some, yeah. Because like all the big minions are most of the big minions are already dealt with. I mean Bestmarmotte played pretty much everything already, aside from the
Wow, the Doctor
Wow.
Boom is amazing. So you do cleave to make him draw, and I guess you develop Dr. Boom.
Yep. Also kind of baits out the
Is Bestmarmotte? Oh, he got his own Dr. Boom. But then
Well
Amaz has
now.
initiative.
who has the best bomber. By the
Maybe.
way, this might be the Baston.
Yeah, this is the best Baston turn, I
But this
feel.
is the only time he's gonna get any value out of it anymore. in this
Definitely,
game.
go face and Baston.
Like, if there's time for Baston, like this is it.
This is the time.
'Cause there's 4 good results, like 1 amazing result with the Shield Maiden surviving. But like,
Well, whatever happens, you have BGH.
yeah. But actually, like,
Maybe BGH?
yeah.
No, Baston, alright. So whatever happens, you want the Shield Maiden to survive.
You can watch the art. Is that Acolyte dying also means that he's gonna be even like further in the team.
Alright, so bumps away.
so close. Because Amaz has like better situation, but his life total is so much lower.
Well, I don't think so. I would give an edge to Bestmarmotte because of this Dr. Boom. But he's
the
starting.
fatigue is so because and there's an acolyte, and the acolyte does not do anything.
Well,
at
you
all.
cannot play this acolyte.
Oh, there's still a shield slam left.
Deathspite is interesting. You just play Deathspite, go face. And armor up. What's the life total? 22 to 31. It's like 9.
This is actually huge because Bestmarmotte could like could block the shield slam if he reduced the armor before playing this. Is he gonna hit it? Yes, he is. Absolutely right ball like that. So now just armor shield slam doesn't kill it.
Oh wow, the last card was a BGH. Second
Did he play
BGH.
one already?
He did. That's the second BGH.
Double
Oh my god, that's
BGH.
amazing.
Okay, I'm making notes now so for tomorrow. Like if I play this.
Oh man, yeah, that's actually a great card to have.
Yeah.
With so many targets.
Not bad at all.
So you can passively whirlwind because you have Deathspite for Grom activation. So you whirlwind, and then you BGH, the armor up, and it looks good.
Yeah, whirlwind, BGH.
Wow, that BGH being the last card is just amazing.
Yeah.
It changes everything. There was no way to deal with Dr. Boom. Like he would have to attack with face, like shield slam, and then attack with the weapon. Just take 7 points of damage. Now the bumps are also important. Like how much damage the bumps will deal.
This is huge. Like if he gets that twice, 4 to face, or if he gets that twice, just one and
Oh, that's not that's
pretty
not.
low. That's,
Yeah,
that's low.
that's good from us.
If the
Alright.
average result would have been 5 damage. That is only
Wait, is this Bestmarmotte has to play BGH? And oh, he's going for the acolyte. Seriously? Wow.
wow.
Let the pain speak to me.
Now, if you Amaz, you definitely make it go.
Gotcha.
Do you actually Grumash here? Like this is a bait, kind of.
I would probably shield slam that for 2 and then kill it off with the BGH or something. I mean, I think it's really important to get that one fatigue because the fatigues are gonna go up to like 7 and 8. So basically, the shield slam on that is worth 8 damage or maybe even more. Oh. Okay. Well.
Oh, that's still a lot of damage.
Yeah. I mean, now he has the shield slam for like a 2 power minion still.
Well, Amaz is winning the fatigue war now, because Bestmarmotte gets 4 points of damage and Amaz gets what, 1, 2?
Back to work.
Yep. I think we're on this
2. So it's 2, 5,
Amaz.
3, 6. Amaz got it.
Yeah.
And now with Grom deals.
You can't even.
You don't have to Grom here.
Yeah. There's no reason to Grom really. Just wait for your opponent to make a move.
And you are still winning the fatigue war.
Yep. And he has 10 direct damage to face.
Wow. How did it happen?
I mean, we can see that he could just Grom here and just not enrage it. Like if he has been keeping track of the cards, he might figure it out with the speed yet. Yeah.
What an amazing series. I can't believe this. Every warrior versus warrior match is just sick.
Amaz might not know that there's a BGS left, but if you best, you definitely know that there's a Grom. And he knows that if he plays the BGH and there's the Grom, he loses. Bestmarmotte knows.
Well, Amaz wins next turn. That's it.
Yep. That's game. Wow, what a series.
Look at Amaz.
Yeah, it's like
Sigh of relief. And last points of damage is fatigue, and Amaz is going.
Amazing series.
Yeah, oh my god. So, both players are still in. Amaz advances to the winners final of this group stage. And Bestmarmotte, he advances to the losers bracket, let's say.
But he's not out of the tournament yet.
Definitely, yeah.
It's double elimination. That was only his first loss.
Alright, so now we have an interview with Amaz. He's getting asked a question, how do you feel about it?
I feel awesome.
What is your favorite food? And he's saying that it's probably goose liver.
Yeah, that's pretty tasty. So good.
Oh, goose liver. I would love to have that. We need to bring more goose liver to France. Basically, Amaz is the champion of the previous tournament, the previous Millennium Cup. So right now he's a defending champion here.
Oh
So
yeah.
definitely a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, she's asking right now, is there pressure? And I'm like, okay, nah, not really, no.
Well, I have one trophy already, and I want a second one to have like a.
But I mean, if I don't get it, that's fine to have only one. But it would be better to have two.
But what a match! I mean, splendidly played by both players. Very exciting. A lot of back and forth, and this Warrior Mirror. Like a lot of people say, Warrior Mirror is a Resident Sleeper, but we always, almost always go to Fatigue, and we have those intricate
So
situations with
close.
Muff and like.
Like the flips, like Amaz lost the first flip with the Ragnar's on the Alex Raza, but then he won the Baston. Like it went one and one in the coin flips. Like
And the second
yeah.
BGH made the match. Like him having the second BGH was the card that actually won him this game.
Wow, amazing.
Because Dr. Boom will totally wreck him. Like that
What a
7
call.
points of damage would be too much probably. Alright.
Yeah, he looks happy.
So the next match, guys, will be me versus the Fisho. And then we'll be done for the day. The next match, I believe, will be hosted by Amaz. So you will be able to talk to Amaz again.
I
And
think Amaz is gonna cast with
Orange.
orange.
Yeah.
For the next one. Gonna double check. Like if Amaz doesn't wanna cast, then it might be me.
Yeah, then Savitz might be hosting it with Orange. So
We'll see.
definitely,
Probably Amaz.
I hope I will have an exciting match as well. Well, actually, I think I hope it will be very boring, like a quick 3-0.
Quick 3
And then we can go hang out in the city of Marseille. Obviously, a win for me.
Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, I can just lose quickly. Like, okay.
No, I'm not losing this quickly.
Wildcard concede. Okay.
Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed the tournament so far. We are enjoying it for sure. We have a lot of fun here. We have great food, great stuff, and great games as well. This is GVG, new set came out. We have some old decks, some new decks. We've seen Mech Mage, we've seen Warrior with new cards like Dr. Boom and Shield Maiden as well, amazing card in Warrior.
Yes, it is.
Healbots? No, nobody's playing Healbots.